Welcome back to the second part of Aftermath episode 25. If you missed the first part, check it out in the other part. No, Gavin won't put links, just to annoy you. Where we left off,
He does it.
these guys made their way inside a dungeon. Actually, they found a mausoleum and were like, "Ooh, let's go inside there," and then realised they should call Sarah, who was sleeping. We don't usually go over the recap, so let's just... Yeah, that's what you found. You found a set of bloody footprints. You've made your way down the stairs. They go down, round a single corner, round another corner, widen up a bit until about 10 foot wide, and you found yourself at a set of double wooden doors. You're on the map. What do you do?
Oh, we're actually on the map.
I'm not the up front.
Yeah, arrange yourself as...
I'm like somewhere behind Sauriv.
About half a mile behind Sauriv, preferably.
Yeah. How tall are the ceilings? Is it time for like the Pandal roof stack or?
In here, that wouldn't really work. Sauriv's kind of almost having to duck to walk through here.
Okay, we will not stack.
Oh,
I will be right
Shame.
behind my buddy.
okie dokie.
I think you mean your hate slave.
I just remembered why these had so many hit points.
Oh
That's
yes.
a comforting sound to hear.
Yeah.
It's these two. That's why.
What?
We're
I'm
a
gonna, I-
We're
I'm gonna
talking about what?
I'm gonna test the doors. Are they locked?
Doesn't appear to be locked. You, push the door open.
Going to throw it open. Ah!
Okay.
Surprise the door.
You slam open the door. As you do, you see it expands somewhat into a chamber, maybe 20 feet across and 15 feet tall. There's a pair of pillars in the centre. Off to each side, there's single doors, and at the end, a pair of double doors. That none of you can actually... Well, some of you can kind of just see.
I can't see shit.
That's because you're human, right?
Can you see the light coming from my?
I can see the light coming from you.
Okay.
Don't worry.
I'm
Good.
going to
That's a good.
slip into stealth and say, here, let me go ahead a bit.
No, okie dokie.
Be careful.
Sure
Have
thing.
fun.
31.
Jesus.
And you're going up ahead?
Yep. Moving, stealthily.
Okay.
I'm gonna have my bow at the ready.
Felix, stop. Felix, as you step between the two pillars, you see from around you, through the doors that don't open, you see these sort of black masses begin to just float effortlessly through them. As they do, the doors begin crumbling away into dust, and they're just gone.
Oh boy.
I've got my sword out.
This is where we
no,
roll
no, no.
initiative.
It is where we're all initiative, so just
Oh,
move back a moment there, Sauriv.
sorry.
He's
Don't
getting
get too
excited. Yeah.
I can't select...
So can we have a turn tracker, please, my man?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Probably
just
be
as
handy.
soon as...
My lad.
Sorry, I'm not quite sure why I can't select.
Dude.
Let me go ahead and...
Yargon, my man.
Well, I'm gonna move my token just so I can.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey,
not-
21.
Oh,
I can't, for some reason, select tokens that are on this list, so let me place them down again.
That must mean they crit failed.
No, I literally can't select them.
Did you maybe put them on the dynamic lighting layer?
Nope, they are on the right layer.
Hey!
Hey, Felix
What is
beat me, goddammit.
Fucking high rolls today.
yeah.
2 now 20s already.
To be
One.
fair, I
Oh, that's-
rolled
That's
Yeah.
20 on
a
stealth
1
earlier.
Yeah,
on
that's
initiative, but because I have advantage, I got an 18 instead.
Yeah, I don't think I have.
This was
advantage on
expertly set up,
initiative
it
anymore.
had everything going
I
for
don't.
me, and then this happens.
Should you?
Sounds about right.
Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's UA.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Just let me know when it's my time to kill shit.
Okay. Cool.
We'll be in a
I can see them.
Pretty sure.
They are... Well, yeah, I will move them all through the doors, because they are popping through doors.
Oh, apparently my initiative was not added to the tracker.
Rip.
Was it? Can we see past the doors as they've like smushed the doors? Or...
They appear to be hollow chambers. I will remove the doors for you.
No, they're not important. It's just nice to be able to see things.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So that we know the.
Wait, is it a second?
There's more!
Oh.
Oh, these
Yeah,
are on this
literally-
layer. That's why I couldn't fucking select. God damn it.
Apparently I got more. That's a 20 though. It's not in that 20.
Right,
That's,
and
tough.
this one, and roll initiative.
I don't like that name. That name is scary.
Oh yeah.
I swear to God, if they destroy my sword, I'm gonna be so pissed off.
Oh yeah. Not okay.
Oh. Okay, elemental.
Oh yeah. So, Felix, as you see them hop through, sort of fade through the wall, crumble the doors, crumbling them to dust. As they do so, what do you do?
First things first, I'm gonna just like turn around and go, fuck. And I'm gonna unsheath my short sword as like my free object interaction.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to do a booming blade on the one right next to me. So here's the short sword attack. Does a 17 hit?
A 17 does hit.
And
Go
then
ahead.
here's the damage, that thunder damage. The first one he does take automatically. The second one is if he moves.
If he moves, he takes an additional 12 damage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
Booming
Can't-
blade.
That's very weird.
yeah, that's how
Booming blade
booming
is
blade
weird.
works.
Yeah, booming blades are raw wood.
Where's your
And
darkness
then-
line?
Booming Blade
I'm going-
doesn't work like that though. They only take thunder damage at all if they fail a save when they move. I mean,
No, if
Oh,
you
yeah.
Otherwise,
if
there's
when
no
you
extra
get the
damage.
higher cantrip levels, you get initial
Oh.
damage. I thought
oh yeah.
Yeah.
it's like
that
a
first
dice
damage-
behind. I think.
Yeah. I
One-
get
1d8,
I get
2d8.
1d8 thunder damage on the actual
Yeah,
attack.
it's because of melee attack on top.
Yeah, because you know this is
Yay, higher
This
levels.
yeah, this is intended for like wizards and whatnot who don't get extra attack. Or
Okay.
in this case, arcane tricksters. So yeah, slice at him with the booming blade. Bonus action disengage, and I'm just gonna slide over here and just like say, "Well, I'm glad I was the one caught in that." Ready?
Nice stealth, asshole.
Okay.
I don't think these things rely on sight.
Yeah. You get that sense that maybe they don't. As you see them, the kind of the tokens actually a pretty good representation. I didn't think I'd find anything. They're just these kind of hulking masses of shadow with two burning eyes in them. Kind of just arms and legs reaching out as needed of this kind of cloud of shadow.
I just imagine all I do is like unsheath my sword as I see it, just kind of say the words, and then just like slide to the side and hit it as I'm sliding away from it.
Sure. Is that your turn?
Yes, that's my turn.
Awesome. Akane.
Showtime. Okay, I'll move up here, and then I wanna throw a nice and snuggly storm sphere right here.
Yeah.
Right here.
Here we go.
That will hit you.
Right here.
Which one?
Nice.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Go ahead and make me a charisma check.
Charisma. Okay.
Charisma check.
A charisma
Check.
check.
Save or flat?
A check.
Check.
Huh.
Ah!
As you go to
Rick.
cast,
Rick, you need to stop doing this.
you
God
cast
damn it, that's a...
you
What-
cast the
it's a-
spell. Nothing happens.
Oh no!
Do I lose a...
You do lose the spell slot.
Ah...
You put the energy into it, and
slot.
you cast it, and you feel the energy go, and just as it begins to build up, you will see this sort of slight swallow in, and then it's just gone.
This is his counter to the haste.
This is the Haze Squad's counter, dude. We're fucked.
This is the counter to me.
That's the counter to all castles.
Yeah.
Just matter like... You see her like starting to like... I call it like... Vibrates, yeah, like when you
Hey, why did she have to make a
shiver,
check?
yeah. Like,
What?
you just hear her saying like, fuck.
That's
It's just
weird.
hide here, back here. Yeah. Not what I'm planning.
That's not how
Okay.
counters spell works.
It's not a counterspell.
Right,
It's
you're
not a
gone.
counterspell. It's Yargon.
Oh,
remember?
right.
It's an ability
This is
they have
Yargon's
for a
game.
reason that you're probably going to discover at the end of this.
Oh, and that's my turn.
Okay, Sauriv, you're up.
I'm gonna run at them with my sword out.
Go for it.
It's
I'd
not-
like to rage.
And I'm gonna rage. Frenzy rage.
Oh god.
Ow.
Yes, Queen.
Already?
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure you have to do it when you go into a rage, do you not?
No.
No, you
Oh.
can just decide when you want to go into
Yeah,
a
you could
frenzy.
be like, oh, I want a bonus attack today. And then you
Oh
can-
well, just just a normal range for now then. And slashy.
Oh boy.
Those both hit.
Hitty
Eight,
hitty.
though. Yes.
Not quite an 8 on either. Okay, so, and yeah, you slash out into the creature, and it takes quite a bit of damage. The first strike, your strikes tend to sort of pass through it almost without, without hurting it, from what you can see, but it kind of recoils, and you hear this kind of shrieking sound. It is a ma-
no you.
yeah, it is a magic weapon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
Very magic.
Just checking. Yeah, is that you? Yeah, that's you. Unless you want to move.
That's me. No, that's me.
Coghammer.
Bonus action, I'll start my blade song,
Okay.
and I'll get going.
What do you sing?
Nothing. It's not a musical thing.
Oh.
It's like
Sea
it's
Rises.
a beautiful dance, more like it. But they just call it a blade song.
Yeah. It's weird.
His
Oh,
blade
it's called
song
Cowboy.
is
Oh no.
No.
his blade song is jangle jangle jangle.
Yeah, clink, clunk, clink, clunk.
Clink, 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 clink.
like bike
clink,
trunk
clink,
still.
clink, clink, clink.
I'll guess I'll just start swinging.
Okay.
Stick 'em.
Thanks.
Get them frontline wizard.
Yeah.
1,
That
2.
job.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I don't have.
Oh my god.
Okay.
22 and 23. Yeah, that's pretty gnarly. That's with your forceful hammer. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh god, yeah, the fucking forceful hammer. As you swing through it, you see he doesn't appear to be putting too much strength into it, but his hammer swings as if with the strength of two men. And as it slams through it, you see just a sort of this burst of cloud, of this black cloud sort of eviscerate out the side, splattering into the walls and kind of dissolving into them a little way before fading away. And he brings it back around and slams it down into this creature. The hammer doesn't seem to take any damage, but you do see it sort of burning into the floor as it touches it. As it takes
I take
nine.
it I can't move like there.
I'd say no, you can't move there.
I'll jump with myself there then.
The pillars are thick.
Okay.
Just
That's
like
my
Gav.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's their
Sorry.
turn. Sauriv.
Hi.
The Decay Elemental, as I'm an idiot and left the names on, that's what it is, turns its attention towards you. With no thought as to its own mortality, from what you can tell, a number of these arms lash out towards you, one of them passing straight through your sword, to no effect, as they reach and grab at you.
So
That
it does
is-
go for your weapons. Thank God it's magic.
Does 24 hit?
24 does.
You take 4 points of damage, and it takes it away from your hit point maximum as well.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, it's gonna be one of those dungeons. Okay.
Note down what your current hit point maximum is, because this is only until you finish a long or short rest.
This is the GM has gotten tired of your strategies and is now purposefully going to counter them, sort of dungeon.
Yeah, whoops.
Or this is, well, I don't really want to spoil anything, so it makes sense. Trust me, this makes
the guise
sense.
of D&D.
with that, and Coghammer, the one above you, in retaliation, sort of bursts forth and a number of sort of arms that reach out and attempt to grab at you.
Huh?
Whoo, 24 as well.
Yeah, that will hit.
Yeah, you take a 11.
By the way,
You take an 11 points of damage as it slices out at you, sort of grabs, and you feel these. You both feel them. These sort of claws just enter straight through you, and as they slice through you, you can feel the sort of necrotic dissolving and burning of your flesh. But it's not dissolving and burning. It's more of a rotting, an aging, and a decay of your. These ones also have quite a bit of movement, if I'm right. Yeah. Gonna just move up here. Block the corridor. Because they are actually intelligent enough to do that. Pandal.
Okay, I think Akane is just bad at spellcasting and probably don't realise that's what they did yet, so
They didn't do anything. But yes,
we didn't do anything, so I just assume Akane did bad.
sure.
I hope he fails.
Hi, buddy. Okay, you want us all to die, okay. A cheeky haste on my friend.
Haste. Okay, I'm gonna need you to make your bard, so charisma ability check.
Please fail.
Just that charisma. Why'd you want me to fail? I'm in your party.
Yeah, but
You did insult her, so you know.
I got 21. So fuck you.
That passes. Sauriv, you feel a wave of energy flow into you as you are hasted.
Wait, so did he just get a depressant and a stimulant at the same time, essentially? Like a magical depressant and a magical stimulant at the same time?
It's more like a magical stimulant whilst you're on cancer. On cancer. Got cancer. Anyway.
Oh, you're on cancer. My favourite drug. Cancer.
Yes. Sauriv, you are now hasted. Pandal, what do you do?
Take a note, Akane. Inspire Akane, that's a
Nice.
beautiful, rousing. Do better next time.
I feel like I should take.
And
These things aren't as really inspiring for me.
you moving?
It's both an inspiration and a vicious
15
mockery.
feet. I only have 25,
Yeah.
so I can get back there.
It slashes out at you as you do.
I feel like
Oh, shit.
whenever. I
Yeah,
feel
it has
like
10
whenever
foot
Pandal
range.
inspires me, I should do a wisdom save.
Probably. I think everyone should, to be fair.
Does a 13 hit Pandal?
16 AC, motherfucker.
Pandal, as you dodge away, the creature's arms and limbs extend out further than, like far further than you would have expected, and sort of reach out towards you, but pass through the air as you duck under them.
Oh, down, boy. That's my turn.
Nice. Jack, you're up.
Then cast magic weapon on my pistol.
Okay. Your pistol glows with an arcane energy.
Yeah, and then boom, boom, motherfucker.
Ew. This one?
Yeah, the lower one.
Okay, take a shot.
Oh,
That'll do it.
Oh, yes!
If you had spent any, you'd gain a grit point back.
feels bad, man.
Magic. Magic.
Magic.
It's an he spells it phonetically.
Don't judge him. Hex! How do you want to do this? That's a...
Huh.
Oh, okay.
Just
Oh, it had 2 hit points left.
boom, headshot.
Okay,
Good job.
you pull it and boom! They don't... as the round passes through it, the sort of head area, it's kind of hard to tell. The area where the 2 eyes are, the bullet passes straight between, you see this sort of tunnel of wind sort of appear.
Oh, so
And as it does, the entire thing just disperses away, burning away into the walls and the floor a bit. Sauriv, you kind of step back out of the way with your dangerous ends.
I'm also gonna use have one shot more shots, so I'm gonna use
do.
some crit and do violent shots
Oh, Jesus.
on the one on top next to Coghammer.
Okay.
Fuck,
That's not so great.
Unfortunately, as you fire off,
Wait, I'm gonna use. No, I'm not gonna use luck. Fuck it.
your shot clips into the side of the pillar. As you attempt to fire the shot between Coghammer and the pillar, you see a small scattering of rocks that pass into the creature. Don't pass out the other side. As
That
you
was
miss.
a 2.
Yep.
Oh my god, indeed.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
wow.
my gun breaks.
Oh,
Oh
Because
shit!
it's vicious.
Oh yeah, because it's
That's
violent
the-
shot.
Oh,
and as it
yeah.
does, your gun
Yeah.
sort of smoking, cracking. You look down at it. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sarah.
How easy would it be to fire over Coghammer and into this smoky bastard?
Not particularly.
He's
I'm
a
gonna-
dwarf.
I'm gonna try and cast Hunter's Mark on the smoky bastard.
Okay. Sarah, as you weave the spell through the air, you can't. You're out of range. Your range is touched.
What?
The curse. All spell ranges are reduced to touch.
god!
Oh my fucking
Wait, what is that?
Your curse was that all of your spells' ranges are reduced to touch until it's removed. I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's fucking brutal.
Gonna mess
Yes,
up my
it
store in a
is.
minute. Give me a break.
I'm so sorry.
Oh,
Can feel the heat from over in fucking.
Oh, I feel so bad, but it's what you rolled, and you took
Okay,
it.
okay, if that's the case, I'm just gonna have to take the spells to them. God fucking damn it.
Have auto damage on you, nerd.
Okay.
Can't
That's
bother, Gav.
not
I'll
a spell.
fucking-
As you as you pull back your bow, mutter a word under your breath and release it. As the arrow launches
Word
forward,
A fucking curse.
you mutter a curse word under your breath. There we go. Let's. Have
a curse word.
as you do, the arrow sort of snakes forward. You will see it sort of crackling with lightning energy as it slams into the side of this creature. This pile of what is it with you guys? And 2 hit points. Into this creature with a bolt of lightning, almost sort of trailing from behind it, and you see it sort of just through the cloud as it arcs across it, and it appears to sort of
Wait,
vaporize parts of it. Even
Did you say
more
it
so.
still had 2 hit points?
It does appear to still be standing. You add a character. Yeah, you don't know that.
Oh, cock. Of
Um,
course.
you fire off a second arrow, hoping to finish the job. Unfortunately, again, it sort of clatters into the pillar and slides harmlessly off to one side. You want to move?
That's a bad roll. Yeah, I'll
Feels
move
so
over
bad.
here to give the others some space, but that's it.
Sure. Yeah, I feel really bad. Felix, you're up.
Oh my god.
Alrighty then. Well, but no time like the present. I'm gonna move up over here.
You can't move there.
I can't.
It's blocked off by this guy and
Can I
this
not
guy.
like run on the wall or something?
I mean, no, it's a solid wall.
No, like wall run, like just jump over him. Do some Assassin's Creed parkour stuff. Hardcore parkour.
I
Why
mean,
the ceiling here?
the ceilings, as I said, are about 15 feet up maximum. You can. I mean, there isn't even a wall next to him
Okay,
because there's the door,
okay.
which was evaporated as he came through
I
it.
presume Sauriv's gonna let me go through his space.
yeah. Yeah, I won't stop you.
15, 25, 30, then bonus action. Shit, am I just 1 off? 20, 10. Yeah, I'm just 1 off. Okay.
As he runs past, I'm just gonna say, "Leave some for me."
No problem. Yeah, screw it. Gonna move over here. So going like this. Yeah, kind of like that.
Bonus action dash,
Yeah.
I assume.
Yeah, bonus action to dash. And then I'm gonna come up here. And I'm gonna, once again, Booming Blade this guy. And I presume that triggers sneak attack since I am flanking him.
Yeah, it should do.
Must have got an ally adjacent, but yeah.
Time to throw all the dice at him.
Yeah, you realise just being next to Coghammer would also have worked. Okay.
Wait, what?
Ally
Hey,
Jason
Jason.
being here would have worked just fine.
Well, you wouldn't have had advantage.
You would have advantage though.
Yeah.
True. As you swing into him, I'm not even gonna... How do you want to do this?
I just like just kind of try to see if I can't get over it, and then I'm just like screw it, and I just like full on just run around the creatures like the damn things just slide over and just slash him
Cool.
in the back.
You sort of slide up, kind of bouncing off the wall, and as you do so, you just slash through it, cutting it in half. And as it begins to sort of... the two halves almost begin to sort of slowly drift apart, they just sort of fade into nothingness. Just gone.
And screw it, I do have more movement, so
You
I
do.
am going to. I presume. Does this one make an attack of opportunity on me? By the way, because I would move through his area. Oh,
Uh-huh.
they got range of 10 feet.
Yep, they have
Okay.
10-foot reach.
Yeah, that's when I went back. I got beat up.
Well, I still have. I was going to move over here, so go ahead and make your attacks of opportunity on me.
That's like the worst decision.
Okay. The top one?
So
Whichever
essentially, Felix just goes round the pillar and goes back to where he started.
Yeah, he's like,
And the bottom one.
Meow.
Yep, that's nasty.
Taking a couple of hits on
For the first one, can I use my reaction to cutting words?
You
I
can.
I can sort of.
Yeah,
Which one is it? Is it the
Is
top
it
one?
where-
You can see it as it
Um,
attacks. It's the top one. You can see it because
You
he
just-
is here when it attacks.
It
It
just goes around the
reaches
pillar.
past, like,
Meow.
just through the pillar, and you see it like
Oh my god.
part of the pillar just dissolves away as it reaches through it, kind of turning to dust as if it's just the stone has aged.
Okay, I'm gonna say, if you're gonna be shady, don't start a cult in a mausoleum. It's bad manners. I don't know.
Go ahead and specifically, does it need to hear and understand you for that?
I believe it does.
I don't think it
it has to
did
be, it has to be within
understand.
60 feet.
Yeah.
I have to be able to
Has to be
see.
within 60 feet
But
in
creature-
line of sight.
That you can see within 60 feet makes an attack probability check. Blah 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 blah.
Okay.
blah,
Yeah. No,
blah.
go for it then. Roll for it.
Yeah, no, it's literally just.
And this is against the 23.
Yes.
20. Does that still hit Felix?
That's. Yeah, my DC's only 16, so even if I did pop a shield, that still hit me. That being said,
No,
the
if you
first
popped a
one
shield,
I...
it wouldn't. 16.
my
The 23
AC
comes down to 21. That would
21.
that would be
hit him.
21.
Still
Yeah.
hit.
Okay. It would.
The
second one. No, the second one would be 22. Unfortunately, yeah, they would both hit.
However, I do use evasion on my I do use evasion on the first attack.
You mean uncanny dodge?
Uncanny dodge is the half the damage.
Oh, whoops! Yeah,
Evasion is
sorry, sorry, I clicked the wrong one.
Yeah.
Uncanny
Yes.
dodge.
And Taki, you can see, hits you with an attack, use your action. Okay, so you take only, and it's only the first one, so 5 and 7 is whatever those
12.
two are. 12. You take 12 points of damage from both your current and total hit points.
I can-
Yeah, because.
Because these are
That's really worrying me.
they
Like this.
as they slashed through your through sort of across your back and through your shoulder, you can feel it almost aging and sort of beginning to kind of just decay with time. Akane, what do you want to do?
Okay. Let me just try to throw a magic missile at. Where's the thing? This one.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a charisma check.
Have a d8.
You do. An 11 doesn't make it.
Have a d8.
Do have a d8 if you want to add it.
Nice.
11.
18?
That makes it. As
Finally.
you feel something attempting to draw the magic away from you, and you just push through as you cast it. Go for it.
Well, I thought if she's outside, does it not?
That is gnarly. Okay. As your little magic missile just sort of arc around this pillar and starts slamming into it, it takes 12 and another 7. It's just force, so yep. Oh, that's okay. It doesn't like you anymore. As it is slammed full, and you see the cloud, sort of bits and pieces flying off of the cloud, as these tiny little arcane explosions across it. Anything else you want to do?
No.
Sauriv,
Haste.
So look like me and much more. I'm going to make an attack and teleport over here.
Okay.
With my great sword against this one.
Sure.
Uh,
As you
uh,
you teleport and try to slash through it, but as you do, it kind of just parts its own body around your sword, and nothing happens.
grrr.
That was the 8 on the effect as well.
Oh,
Fuck, no, it
Again,
is.
as you slash. Yeah, I do appear to have given you a sword. That means you miss on 8s. As you this time as you bring it down, fueled by your own rage, your sword passes through the creature again, with strangely no resistance. But you see this sort of shadow being blown outwards and just sort of thrown away from it.
And then I'm going to switch to the other one.
Hmm.
And attack it. 17?
On the 8.
That is an
oh,
8,
it is a D!
and the 17 hits. Go away. So that
That's
is
28
28 damage. Jesus fucking Christ! How do you want to do this?
3.
Yay! I just want to, just cut it straight down the middle,
Nice. So as you
hitting the ground.
bring your sword over and you slam it down as if it were some kind of like physical creature that actually needed chopping in half, and your sword slams through it. You feel the arcane power just arc through your blade, and it slams through it. You see the cut, a cut like appears next to it and also cuts through it again. And as it does so, it just the whole thing just disperses into nothingness.
Okay, and I have another 2 attacks.
Yeah, you
because
do.
I'm Great Weapon Master.
And
Oh my god.
Another
haste.
2?
Dead.
haste and haste with extra attack, and also he's got Great Weapon Master and is that reaction or bonus action?
Bonus action.
Bonus action.
Great
Okay.
Master.
So you've got 2 more if you need them.
So, boop. Does that hit?
Yeah, it does. As you swing your sword towards it and it carves through the creature again, it tries to dodge out of the way, but seemingly the sword just passes through it without much effect on its behalf of its attempt at dodging. And you see like another puff of smoke out the side of it that just decays into the pillar, and it kind of just ages and cracks as it does.
Die already!
Oh no!
It didn't die.
As,
It didn't die already.
this time, as you furiously slam your sword down into it, it does
I
manage.
should have been reckless attacking.
Yep.
God, I'm
Oh,
an
you
idiot.
should have.
It does manage to sort of stumble kind of out of the way, and as it does so, you feel
God, all about that.
as it does so, it kind of reaches out towards you and just grabs onto your arm. Its hand passing straight through you, and you can feel this kind of just old and decay, as if you almost for a moment have arthritis in your hand.
He's gonna go fluffy.
Yeah, you see
Wait,
the scales along your arm where it tried to reach out and grab you, just aging and beginning to kind of just decay away, kind of turning sort of lighter and transparent. It's not quite enough to take a hit point of damage, but it's.
Gavin remembers that joke.
Yeah.
I remember.
I also do.
Do you want to move, Sauriv?
I can't remember.
20 sessions to go now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, I don't. That's me.
Okay, Coghammer, you're up.
After he got hit, he came very close to panicking, but then all of a sudden 3 of them just got taken care of.
Yeah,
He's
they're
just
gone
gonna
now.
run in. And he's gonna swing. And miss.
As you swing, your first hit kind of just slams into the pillar, knocking a chunk of it sideways, and then with kind of anger, you realign the blade, your hammer, and just thrust it forwards. As it does so, the hammer accelerates on its own, slamming into the creature of mist. How do you want to do this?
Just because of the force damage, just stumble over into it.
Sure. As you slam into it, and your hammer doesn't have a particularly long range on it. It's kind of like Hex, how do you say that?
Mjolnir?
Mjolnir. That's the one.
Mjolnir.
Mjolnir. As you slam your hammer down into it, you kind of stumble forward as it slams itself into the ground, cracking the floor. But luckily, as you look up, ready to realise that you might end up aging yourself, it just away from you.
And I'll just clutch the spot where I got hit.
Okay. As you
Why do
start clutch at your chest.
I wouldn't know that the cure wounds wouldn't help, I guess, right? Or could I roll for that?
You can try on your turn.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's more?
Oh yeah.
God damn it.
There's always more.
There's always more.
Where did that guy come from?
Yay!
From the two pillars, as you see a chunk of them just and dissolve out of the way as if into... So like it kind of... as it cracks and then into dust. So it scatters on the wind into nothingness. A pair more of them just appear out of the pillars.
Wait, are the pillars gone?
The pillars aren't entirely gone, they're kind of there, and there's now this hollow core in the centre. Most of them still there, though.
I'm starting to panic again.
Are we out of combat, right?
No.
No,
No, we're not.
two more just
No,
One
emerged.
just showed up.
And they're
This
immedi-
boy.
Yeah, sorry, I don't see him. We're
And
right there he is. It's
happening.
really hard to see.
And they're immediately going to attack Coghammer first, and then Sauriv next. Top and bottom, obviously. Oh, those are good. I've been rolling relatively well today.
You have been. It's annoying.
Stop it.
Yeah.
+9 as well, fuck.
You
Yeah,
don't
then.
fuck around.
I mean, yeah. As they both creatures sort of reach out and attempt to grab at you. And manage to successfully their arms and claws just kind of passing through you.
Both
Pandal.
of them were directed at me?
No, the first one was directed at you, the second
Okay,
was at
okay.
Sauriv. But a 26, I'm pretty certain, still beats his AC even with a +2 from haste.
Yeah, he's only 22.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm 22 hasted.
Only.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I have +2.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
You're welcome, friendo.
Note that down. I rolled a 17 though, so like damn.
Okay.
Pandal.
I no idea that Felix's max health has been reduced, right?
You don't
Can't
see the sign
tell.
of an injury, you see just aging. Make an intelligence check, I'll
Oh,
say.
good. I'm good at those. I lied. I'm good at those.
No, you just didn't lie. It feels like maybe healing isn't going to work here. This is something else.
Okay. Would I like? Is this like lesser restoration sort of fix it up
You-
territory? Or are we?
Do not know.
I just ain't got a fucking clue.
You just know that it's not an injury, so healing magic probably won't help it.
Would you tell that or?
I mean, I'm gonna test it first. You know, I'm not entirely sure, but I want to see if something works. So I'm gonna try and touch Felix and lesser restoration him. I'm gonna try and like remove the olderness that he has now got.
The condition can be
Hang on.
blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
Oh, it specifies shit. Then like,
It does.
I guess I'm
Which you
just
would
gonna.
know.
It's, okay, I'm just gonna fucking first level cure wounds just to see what happens.
Okay, go ahead and roll for it.
Assume I have to make a charisma thing, right?
No you don't. Felix,
Sure. Okay.
Pandal reaches out, grasps your shoulder, or waist, because he's small, and just he kind of grabs onto you. You feel this flow of warmth flow through you, but it doesn't touch the areas where you could feel that cold. Nothing happens.
Etta? Question mark.
No.
That okay doesn't work. Just like do that. What you did again. Just don't get hit next time. That's my 10 out of 10 inspiration for Felix.
Nice. Okay. That you?
That's me.
Jack, you're up.
Um,
You need to fix your weapon, right?
yeah. I could take out my rifle, but I'm gonna fix my weapon.
Okay.
Does it?
What check is it for that?
Sleight of hand check.
Go for it then.
with proficiency. Basically, tinkering tools with dexterity.
Um,
Yeah.
is there a
It just
DC
gives, like-
stated? I don't think there is.
I can't remember. I don't think it is. I can't remember.
I think
Double-
there's DC, but that probably beats it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're gonna go with that
beats
beats it for now.
Flat out.
Um,
Yeah.
think
Like I know
so.
it beats it. I think it's like it's really low.
I think it's like, yeah, it's like 10, 14, something in that area.
I think it's lower, like underneath 10.
Oh, well,
Single digits.
you fix your gun, you just click, click, click,
Yeah,
and it's
I
back
think
together again. You built this thing,
Yeah.
you can take it apart, you can fix it. That's
That's the turn.
an attack action, I believe.
No, that's a
Is it not?
turn. That's an action.
Oh, I thought they were attack actions. Okay, in that case. Sarah, you're up.
Yargon, I have a question.
Shoot.
I have a feat called Planar Warrior
Mm-hmm.
that allows me to draw power from the energy of the multiverse, blah blah blah. Basically, I choose a creature within 30 feet of me.
Mm-hmm.
Next time I hit it,
Mm-hmm.
all damage dealt to that creature is converted to force damage, and
And
I
you
deal
get
an
D8.
extra 1d8 force damage.
Yeah.
Would that still work?
You don't know.
I mean, it's not a
Right.
spell.
This fucker. Let's go. I choose that one.
I choose you.
Never to beat me to it.
Make a wisdom check.
Boom.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. You mark it.
Good stuff. Only counts for the first attack I hit, so let's see if I... Oh my, for the love of...
The first attack you hit.
The first
fine.
attack you hit, you do not. As you focus on this, and fire off an arrow, it slams into the side of the pillar, to no effect.
See guys, it wasn't Matthias, it was me all along.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
That, on the other hand, definitely does hit. So that's force, and it does another D8, I believe.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh my god.
It was
11.
definitely you.
Does that remove the Planar Warrior? I don't remember.
Yes it does.
Or do you keep getting
No, I
force, and it's
don't.
only 1d8 or something?
Well, it's all force and it's 1d8,
Yeah.
but I think this is the end of Planar Warrior.
Ah, okay. Well.
Yeah, the next time I hit that key creature on this turn, so yeah, it's over.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah, it's one of those. Rangers have loads of those.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, as your arrow this time passes through it, this sort of arcane tint across the tip that slams through the creature, and you see it never so slightly. It seems to just do a little more of this sort of puff of dark smoke that quickly fills itself back in. It's actually really hard to tell if or what's damaging these creatures. Felix, you're up. Creatures.
Alrighty then.
They're not creatures, they're elementals.
Alright, slide up to this one.
Mhm.
You know, booming blade, sneak attack.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it.
Yeah,
That'll
calm
do.
down.
That'll do it. Calm yourself. It takes the first of this, that, right?
Yeah.
Only the 7.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Only the 7, unless it moves, then it also takes the 5.
As you step up to it and, like, is your sword magic?
No.
Oof.
Okay. Then Booming Blade is very useful, because that makes it, I'm going to say that will make it a magical, because it is a spell. I'm going to say that for this, it will count as magical piercing damage being, you know. As you stab forward, because you're using a rapier,
Thank you.
you see this sort of,
I'm using a short sword, actually.
I'm fucking just dumb. As you sort of stand forward with your short sword, the tip kind of vibrating incredibly quickly, you see it cast this sort of almost radial boom of thunderous energy that kind of wafts out, and as it does so, you see this elemental almost explode from the inside out. It appears to barely be able to hold itself together right now. Is that you?
It's dead, right? It's gone.
No, it's just holding itself together.
Then bonus cunning action, disengage, slide
Sure.
back.
Okay. And with that, you
That's my
step
turn.
back out of the way. Akane, you're up.
Let's see. I wanna throw a thingamajig that way. With magic
Thingamajig.
missile, I can like a magic missile. I can do like one. Yeah, each target creature.
You can choose where each dart goes, yes.
Yeah.
You can target them
I
differently.
wanna throw like everything at this one and then like 2 darts at that one. This one.
Okay. So, I'm going to need you to make me a charisma check. Okay. As you begin to cast the spell, go right ahead.
Okay.
Yargon, go right ahead. As you cast it, nothing happens. It's actually happening. It's fucking with my mind.
I feel like I'm a bad person and a bad GM. So, higher level
just
cast. Okay, so you say the first 2 are going to the one on the top here, should we say?
Yeah.
Okay, so the first 2,
4 damage. No.
4 plus
Wait,
1 plus
yeah.
2, yeah?
Yes. I think
Okay.
so.
So,
Yeah.
the one at the top, as it is blasted with a pair of arcane darts, just blast into it, just finishing the work that Felix started, and it just can't contain itself anymore, and the whole thing just shatters away from it into this kind of cloud. The other one takes,
12.
yes, it takes 12 force damage as the rest of the arcane darts just slide around, slam into the side of it. But it's not dead yet. Sauriv. Actually, you were the first person
That's
who heard
where
it.
you're wrong, kiddo.
There's a difference between yet and in after Sauriv, unmutes himself and then finishes all his rolls. Because he's forgotten he's muted or is being bugged.
Whoops.
Both of those hit, and that first one's an 8.
The 8!
So it takes
Dead.
28
Lads.
Maybe dead.
28.
damn it. How do you want to do this? Because it had 28 hit points left.
Oh my god.
Fucking
bad.
Wait.
I love you.
The first strike kills it.
Okay, it's 38 damage on the first strike, so
28.
it's 19 doubled.
Oh god, yeah, 38. I'm retarded. Yeah, 28. So yeah, that absolutely decimates it as you slice into
so,
it
yeah,
again.
Just slice it in half.
As you slice into it again, bringing the sword down on it, next to it, about an inch away from your blade, another slice appears, as if by a second sword. And as the sword sort of flares with arcane energy, as you slam it down, you see the thing just into dust. And as the dust, again, as I said, it touches the pillars and things, they kind of crack and crumble.
Oh,
For the moment,
I wanted to eat it.
we're out of combat time.
Skin him.
No, I wanted to use Hungry Jaws. So
Put
I
my
could sword
sword
HP.
away.
That would not be a
Probably
good
would
idea.
work, but
Let's get my face at the thing that makes people old.
You guys do know how to keep a tired woman on her toes.
I don't
What the heck is
like
this?
them. They're like siphoning away my magic or something.
yeah, they're not too bad. Oh,
Yeah,
at least
I'm
us.
feeling something. I can't get my magic away from me.
If you can't get your magic up, I know a guy back in Ovlock, but that's not the point.
Coghammer is just looking around in every direction with
I
his
should
hammer
be
still
able
holding.
to cast
kind of
magic
backing
on
up.
Sauriv right now, but
Okay.
I can't.
Make a perception check, Coghammer.
No, he's panicking. He's just looking in the other direction, panicking.
Sure. Okay.
I'm gonna just walk up to him and just poke him on the shoulder.
Really fast, because you're still wasted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There will be a swing in just as a reaction.
Oh no.
Sure.
Over there.
Ah!
That actually hits.
That even hits the hasted AC.
Yep, that is his hasted AC. As you slam in,
Ow.
as he pokes you, as you poke into him, this hammer swinging with.
Would I still be raging?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, okay.
This hammer sort of slams into the side of your arm and it cracks it sideways.
Why you don't kill each other?
I immediately back up to the pillar. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, you're all right. Didn't know that much. You're fine.
I'll slowly, while hugging the pillar or what's left of it, like go around it.
Pandal, could you keep the light moving? Actually, saw that. I'm gonna light the torch.
Okay, I have a thing for this.
I'm just gonna tap like Coghammer on the head and be like, "You're gonna get used to it. Don't worry."
I've never had anything happen like that.
Oh, whoops.
Ah,
Yeah.
Are you okay? You sort of like started.
Could you move it to the
Murdering
front,
things.
please, so I can see it over my token?
No, I don't think I can actually do that.
I can see it over your token,
I
but
can see it.
Be able
Just like
to?
click and drag.
You
maybe.
will all... Guys, whoever's adding Rick, fuck, don't.
I think
Just
it's
stop.
Rick.
Sorry.
You'll always see your token over whatever's in front for some reason. There's nothing you can do about that.
Okay.
You can open... Sauriv, there is a pair of double doors here, as you just went around the room. Doesn't appear to be anything else.
all right. I'm still hasted, aren't I?
For a few seconds longer, yeah.
A little bit more. I have a counter now on my character sheet.
Okay. Meow. Whoops.
As you open the door, you see a corridor,
Meow.
So, does anyone... Oh my, for the love of the...
and you come to another door.
Sauriv!
Do you open it?
I'm sorry. I can't stop. It feels weird. I
I'm
like
gonna,
it.
I'm gonna dispel it, so just where as he gets to the door, he gets like the lethargy.
Sauriv,
Uh,
just
Marcus.
as you
Oh, no.
push the door, you...
He's back. I think.
You freeze.
Oh, I'm just moving my token.
Yeah, I
if you guys
saw.
keep moving me, thanks.
Oh, oops. That's not fun.
All right. I feel better now.
Okay, you're back. Okay.
Sorry about that. I felt really strange. It was really nice.
So, any
Goes
clue what those
fast.
things were?
Angry at us, I think.
Okay,
Well, I've got.
Seems about right.
actually,
Take a-
give me a moment, I'll try and figure out what...
can,
I have some idea what we're up against.
can I roll an Arcana to figure out what the those things are?
You can certainly try.
I'll try. I tried.
And I'm going to spend an action to try and detect portals.
Okay.
Yargon, can I just say this is a pretty fucking good map?
Thank you.
Yeah.
I really like the thing that I found for this. It even looks fancy on the other side.
On the what?
On the, like
Yeah,
the
it
side that
does.
you can't see it side. Can't. Oh yeah, you can.
Ooh.
Yeah, it does.
That's fun.
You gain the ability to magically sense the presence of a planar portal as an action you detected. Guys, quit moving from the walls. Coghammer,
The pretty side.
you have no idea.
They're scary and they're hurts.
Also, she's detecting the fucking gate that's in my bag currently.
No, 'cause it's not open. Sarah,
Okay, fair.
it's also not a planar portal. Sarah,
Yes.
you do not detect a portal.
Well, whatever it is, it shouldn't be extra planar. Or at least there's no portal for it.
That's the best thing I heard so far.
I mean, hasn't changed that it's also still here, and there's probably more of them. They're gonna
Oh,
make us all
absolutely.
old people.
That's gonna.
They're gonna make
Yeah,
you
go.
all old people. I'm gonna keep using
Yes.
it, if you'll excuse me.
Can you add night vision for me?
Oh yeah, because you have the goggles. What's your dark vision?
Exactly.
It's 60-30, right?
60-30. Oh no, yeah, no, yeah, like normal one.
Yeah,
Like
30-30, isn't it?
30-30.
Normal dark
Yeah,
vision.
but it's 60-30 in Roll20. There you go.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. My bad. I forgot to update this once you bought the goggles.
Yeah.
I planned this actually in
We can
in
see
ahead.
now.
Okay.
That's what we ahead.
Yeah,
So
can
what
you
the,
move?
the corridor
Oh,
appears
sorry.
to split off to
Wait,
one
it-
side.
How much? You got two.
The corridor appears to split off to one side,
Probably
What's
your
door?
fault, Rick.
through which the blooded footsteps appear. Curves around just a moment ahead of you, and there's another
Yeah,
door
and
ahead.
I think Michael's AFK, so.
Yeah,
Might
he's
have
asked to
Yeah,
keep
yeah,
his
it's-
token moving.
Yeah, he's like right in front of me. I'm away at the back.
Yeah.
Sure.
So, by the rules of game design, the objective is through this door here with the footsteps, but we really want to go straight ahead and explore?
What's
What
again?
kind of Texas Hold'em are you playing?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know, I'm tired.
Let's check this door. I'm just gonna like. peek
Sarah
through the
gets
door.
meta when
I'm
tired.
Just like just aim at the door.
Okay.
Yes, I'm
You peek through?
Low peak.
Yep.
close the door.
As he begins peeking through the door, I'm just going to say, "We good?
No, there's like 4 things in there.
Excellent."
You close the door?
Yeah, I peek through and then close the door and then I start talking.
Okay.
Mhm.
Do you wanna go through?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
Guys,
kill him.
if there's
We
something there, let me
kick in the
try
door.
and cast something.
Sorry.
You're gonna try and
Do you
kick in
wanna
the
go
door?
Oh, just kind of opening the door quickly. More.
I'm going to try and kick in the door.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you reach for the handle,
Fuck it.
Sauriv just puts his foot up and just boots it open. As you do so, Sauriv, it passes straight through
Oh my god!
a pair of these things and just
Hi, friends.
I'm
into
gonna try-
dust.
I
I'm
think
gonna
this.
fire you.
Yeah, these may have the feature that's on the character sheet. Whilst in total darkness, they can move up to 10 times their movement speed in complete darkness.
Jesus Christ.
They
Oh.
also move silently
like
because
this.
they fly. Yeah,
Close the door.
they sort
Uh,
of.
Well, I
as you
kicked it
kick it
off,
in,
so-
it passes through them because it opens inwards, and it just into dust.
Maybe it
It's
didn't
dust.
open
Yeah,
inwards
that's been
before,
on
but
fire.
now Sauriv's made it
Fucking
go
fire,
open
that's it.
inwards.
No?
You did say you had it, so I will give you one. Actually, it wouldn't be because they're not surprised. They were coming for you.
Yeah.
So I think at this point we roll initiative.
Yay.
So Rick did say you wanted to cast a spell before
Yeah, before it opened, but
they opened the door the second time.
What did you want to cast, Rick?
if they were there, I wanted to cast like a storm sphere in there, but they moved so close now, so I could only cast it like way
Yeah.
back, and I need to move.
You would have to first of all, you'd have to be able to see in there, which
I mean,
we have
if
torches.
he mentioned they were like in there, 4
yeah.
things.
Why does the torch have an initiative?
It's gotta go fast, man's got shit to do.
Could you guys not?
Let me
Many
just-
goddamn torches.
Because it selects the torch first before it selects your token, you have to move your light source.
Oh,
or wait.
yeah, it does.
Oh, you have like 6
Scratch
torches,
my-
I forgot. Rick.
Oh my fucking Rick, I hate you.
How many torches
Get
are
all these
there?
goddamn torches out of my way.
Right, Rick. Yeah, Rick. Stop messing with torches and things.
I wasn't doing anything. I only
Yes,
dragged in like 2 or
yeah.
something.
There, go
Well,
ahead and
Yeah,
No,
that's too
don't-
many.
Yeah,
Don't.
don't. It's just really annoying.
It's fucking annoying. For everyone involved.
Okay, I'm gonna put down a torch for myself because I'm holding one. Everyone else who does it can go fuck off.
You've got one already.
No, I deleted it because there was too many fucking torches.
There are still
There's
2.
Oh my god, you're all useless.
Get
There
rid of
was
these
2.
torches.
Right. There. Stop moving the torch into places you can't see it as well.
Well, I can't see it if it's beyond the line.
Yeah, but don't do it.
Yeah, but don't.
Stop yourself.
Because you know how much Roll20 like buggers itself.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so, Jack, you're up first, already attempting to immediately take a shot. As you boot it open, you quickly readjust your aim. Go right ahead.
Yeah.
I realise.
Grit on the first one for advantage.
Okay. Oh, that just makes it normal because it's melee range, right? Because you got disadvantage for ranged attack in melee.
Right, fact. That's correct. Can I take a step backwards?
You've got movement.
Yeah. Not a melee for me, so.
Yep.
I don't take a disadvantage. 20.
20 hits. As you fire off your weapon, just straight into it. The bullet passes into it. You see the others behind it sort of shifting out of the way. but the one up front takes a solid 16 points of damage.
Fire again. Same disadvantage.
Oh my god.
27 will do, yeah. As it takes another 11 points of damage. As you see that sort of the dark mist as it sort of burst away as the bullet kind of flies through it. You can see the bullet beginning to erode the moment it hits it.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it's also
kind of ages and
no,
rusts, but it doesn't actually crumble to dust because it's a magic weapon.
Use
Action search.
yeah, what the fuck is the name of it?
Oh, there we
What
go.
the fuck is the name of that?
What?
Action search?
Action search. Thank you.
Akane speed.
Yes,
I can-
action search.
Noticed you guys didn't have me in the list.
Sorry.
Fuck
Sorry
it,
about
yeah,
No problem.
Yeah, let's
Sorry.
use
Had
grips
torches.
one more time.
Yes, you can attack, right?
Yeah.
That, Jesus Christ. Okay, that hits. Takes another 14 points of damage. As, again, you fire off another shot, quickly just sort of unloading into it. Fastest gun in the West. East. As 3 shots just pass straight through. Nobody enjoys it. No, it's West. As 3 shots pass through the just sort of dark cloud.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my quick draw, which is just ability. I don't need to cast anything for it, as I read. And I'm gonna use the last beam, pull out the last beam, and fire that.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack.
Oh my god.
I rolled so
What the
bad!
shit is that? What the shit?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
that's
also not +1 magic.
not +1 magic, but
Yeah.
it doesn't need it because it is magic attack. Yeah, that works. As you pull it out and you're like, oh, no, and you fire this thing off. You see this sort of beam of energy with crackling lightning along that slam into the side of the creature as it takes another 4 points of damage. You see it sort of boil off away, but unused to aiming with this weapon, it kind of goes off to one side a bit. You just kind of clip it with it. Like you,
Yeah, that's my turn.
Sarah.
Time for style points. I would like to start running
Mm-hmm.
this way, up the wall, effectively over to this square, and then Misty Step.
Okay.
Does that work?
Basically, she's passing through Jack's space.
Well, no. I mean
Whilst
the
Jack's space.
no, I mean the Misty stuff. You said, as you said, her spells only have a range of self. Does that does
I'm
that
teleporting myself, I'd hope.
She'll touch herself.
Have a
and it's
range
like-
of touch.
No, yeah, the
range of Misty Step is self, because you can
Actually,
No,
could
it's
Misty
30
step
feet.
someone else.
Yeah, I'm talking about the
It's-
30p part. Is she able to actually go further?
Okay, well, I'm gonna.
She is.
Okay, I hate
The-
to be rude, but
Okay.
the fact
The
that
range
we've
is something
already
that you
ruled
affect.
that she goes 30 feet.
It's the effect moves you 30 feet. It's the range is basically basically what's happening is your
Range
ability to
itself,
cast a
so,
spell
yeah.
on anything that you're not touching doesn't exist. When you cast
Yeah.
Misty Step, you cast it on
used it
yourself
earlier.
and then you go. However, you do
Yeah,
need to make
used
me a
it
wisdom
earlier.
check.
Oh, God, here we
Range
go.
itself. So
Oh no.
Unfortunately, as you attempt to,
Smile.
you lose your bonus action, the spell slot, and nothing happens.
God.
You feel
I'm
the
gonna-
energy just drawn from you.
Oops. Basically, noticing it doesn't work, I'm gonna fire off my arrow and drop down behind Sauriv.
Okay, which one are you hitting?
This one at the very back, and there's a very good reason for that because we're doing a zap and splash.
Okay. Oh, God, I love the fact that I'm
Stupid
making you say
names.
these stupid names.
Good job,
Oh,
Yargon.
for the love of the
That is... Is that minimum? That's not quite minimum. Oh my God.
Back in frame.
As you fire off your arrow, it clatters. It just sort of clatters to the floor as the creature sort of shift, and the roiling sort of mass of black that is these 6 creatures just parts, and it slams into the floor. As it does so, this burst of lightning damage. And I need to make... It's only... Is it 5 foot, 10 foot? Oh my god. Right, okay, so that's basically all of them.
Yes, that is all of them.
Dexterity saves. Okay, so it's DC 15.
As a free action, can I just take Jack's gun and leave the campaign? Because this just ain't working out.
My
Jesus.
Oh my
gun.
god.
Wow, look at that beautiful
Wow.
one.
This one takes...
Can I take Jack's gun and leave the campaign? Because
Why do you want to take my gun?
Because they would have wished
to get
some
rid
credit
of
for
Sarah,
you too.
genius.
I mean, you can if you want.
Oh my god. Oh.
Yep.
See, I'm
You,
starting to realize why Matthias was an asshole.
you do
Because
1
you're a
damage to
bitter
all of
bitch.
these. Except...
All but one.
Yep. As you... Man, they rolled well. As you slam your as your arrow arcs forward with electricity, most of them dodge out of the way, but the furthest from it doesn't seem to see it coming in time, and it just arcs through it, zapping it a little
Oh,
more than
hang
the
on a
others.
second. I don't have to take this again.
Apparently you do.
Well, 16
No,
will hit.
That hits.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's minimum damage. Get absolutely
Hey!
fucked.
A 16. Okay. Which one are you hitting with the
God.
16?
The same one.
Okay, that does hit, as it takes 11, and then another 6
This is painful.
lightning
This is
damage,
painful.
and I need to make
This
3
is
more sets of dex
shaking.
saves. Try not to crash my roll 20. Hey look, that same one fails again!
Oh, now a lot more fail.
Yeah, they actually
What the fuck dice do I roll for this?
take 2. This one also...
Is that even the right
well, we're rolling
dice?
those pairs. This one also takes another 2.
Oh, what the shit? That's supposed to be D6s. Why can't be ours to change that right now?
This one takes 2. And this
I'm
one...
supposed to be rolling D6s instead of D4s. God damn it.
I'm proud of you. You've been rolling the wrong die. Takes 2.
And it makes you wanna die. Haha, haha.
Haha.
Cloak billows.
It does.
Takes 1.
That just makes you want
Takes
to die more.
1. I think that's right. I may
That's
be wrong.
the
but-
plan.
Okay, so this time, as you're use another couple of charges of your lightning bow, again filling the corridor slightly with lightning, not doing too much damage.
But it looks cool.
It does look
Except
pretty
for the
cool,
one-
as there's just this sparking across the place. Yeah. That's you?
Yeah, that's me. I'm gonna stand up.
Felix, you're up.
Okay. Just gonna move over here. Oh!
Yeah, that's the problem.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus, I was AFK when you guys found this.
They opened the door, they were in that room, they closed the door, they opened the door again, they're right there.
You're like, hey friends.
In complete darkness, they can move up to 10 times their movement speed.
Oh!
I can make a
Okay.
good guess what's there.
Mm.
Like,
Fun and games and
arrows
things that
and
Coghammer's not a
shots.
fan of.
Yep.
That's why Coghammer's back over there.
So it's perfect that he crit failed on his initiative.
I'm gonna draw my bow and just like drop my sword if I have to, you know?
Okay.
And I'm just gonna aim my bow at this one right here next to Sauriv.
Next, with the top one or bottom one?
Bottom one.
The top one
Either
appears
way,
to
I
be
get
a
out.
little... There's a little less, it's the smallest one.
Alright, then I'll attack the top one.
Hint, it's taken the most damage.
Uh,
You can't really
here's the
tell
short
how
bow.
badly, though.
There's the sneak attack.
Why do we have sneak attack?
Because Sauriv...
Because ally within 5 feet.
Oh shit, that right. I was
Okay.
confused. I thought it was just
17 hits. It's not too hard to hit a cloud.
Unfortunately, that weapon is non-magical. I don't
It's-
have all the enchanted weapons everyone else does. I only have like 1 and 2 enchanted items.
It's not. This time, as
Weak.
you pull back and you fire off an arrow, It arcs through the creature, and as it does so, you see the arrow. It does appear to impact the sort of cloud, and you see it recoiling slightly from it, not as much as you were hoping, as the arrow begins to sort of crack, decay, and just crumbles to dust before it even passes straight through. It is basically resistant to non-magical weapons. And
It has resistance or immunity, because otherwise.
resistance, as
Okay.
it takes 11 points of damage. That's still actually pretty
Alright.
gnarly for that creature. It's not
Yeah, well, I don't have any like.
as your weapon like slashes through it, you see it. As the arrow passes through it, despite dissolving, you do see a large puff of this dark sort of decay ejected from the side of it, which sort of hits the wall and kind of across the wall as the smooth stonework cracks and ages in places.
Well, I can't afford to use. I can't afford to use my trump card yet.
Probably not. No.
You're true.
Up to you.
Ah, you've activated my trap card.
No, my trap card is quite simply Shadow Blade.
You've activated my Alu card.
Because then instead of doing just 1d6 plus 4, I go up to doing 2d8 plus Booming Blade plus Sneak Attack. And did I mention I can also throw Shadow Blade 20 feet and just resummon it in my hand?
God.
Is this your turn, Mike?
Yeah, that's my turn. I'm done. But yeah, Shadow Blade is like the best spell ever for Arcane Tricksters.
It's pretty cool. It's just a shame you can't get Steel Wind Strike.
I know, but that would have been so... Oh, God.
It would be a little broken, yeah. Okay. So immediately... actually, that one's... No, they're not. What's their smartness? Oh, but they've got that. Okay. So, Sauriv, the one right in front of you, reaches out and attempts to grapple you. But it's ethereal, so it... Ethereal. As it reaches out for you. 15, you kind of just step back out of the way, slashing at it with your sword, cutting the hand off it. Doesn't appear to do any damage. From what you can tell is it just quickly reforms, but it pulls back as it misses. The one above you is going to make it attack. That's not good. Oh, that's lucky.
It misses.
That's very good.
Yay!
That's not good, as it also reaches out and attempts to slash at you with a 20 AC. You're not having this, you're just fending off blows. They are smart enough to do that, though. Well, they're not smart enough, they're wise enough to do this. And this one is going to make... This one's gonna go for Jack, because Jack is... Yep. That makes most...
15
15.
misses.
Yep. As again, it's reaches out and attempts to grab at you, but seems to be unable to.
Don't taunt them.
What is the radius? That's not high enough. Okay. Yeah.
Do they not have 10-foot reach?
Yeah, they do. I was just looking at something else.
Okay.
I was just distracted before they fucking kill you.
Oh no, I was looking at a different ability they haven't brought out yet. So it's a little gnarly. And the ones you fought before were like lesser versions, so they couldn't. But these ones are full versions. Yep.
Yay.
The one.
We explored.
This one is going to make an attempt to grab at you, Sauriv.
Okay. Misses.
Also misses.
This is the Nat 1 session.
This one
For you, maybe.
made an attack at you. This one is going to then attempt to grab at you.
Hits.
Finally, a hit! I just rolled like 8 attacks against you. One of them hits. I don't like barbarians anymore.
And deals 3 damage.
You need more.
Playing you did before?
No, it's not 3. That's 6 damage.
Oh, he's not resistant?
Decaying Strike
Oh.
bypasses
Raging.
resistances.
Yeah, he's.
It's also necrotic, so I'm not
Yeah,
resistant
it's
anyway.
Also, it's necrotic. Yeah.
It's not Geo, sadly.
Yes.
As
It's
finally,
not very total.
as you sort of fending off this just wall of black mass and arms that's clawing at you, one of them finally manages to reach through and just sort of gently caress you down the side of your face, and you all see that this faint, sort of scaled, almost a beard, if you will, grow slightly as he, and it kind of all the scales age, turning slightly translucent. Pandal, you're up.
I can't stop in spaces that are occupied by other things, right?
You
That's
cannot,
how it works.
no.
Nope.
You cannot end your turn.
No, you can't stop any part of your
Can't
movement.
stop.
It does
like,
specify
run
you can't
through.
go in,
Oh.
attack, and then come out. You can't do
So
that.
I can't reach my birdie. So
No, unfortunately.
uh,
You could kill the
I'm
one
not
next to you and then do it.
Aren't you small?
I am small, but I
Yeah,
don't.
but
but
we
that
need
allows
to-
me to move through
Yeah.
bigger creatures terrain. It doesn't allow me to stop in it still.
no.
It doesn't affect that. I'm just gonna have to fucking vicious mockery the one. Actually, not next. I'm gonna vicious mockery this one because I'm at a range of that one, and this one looks like it's distracted. So
Okay.
I'm gonna say, stop hitting my friends. It's getting old. Because it like ages them.
Your cloak billows as you say it.
I'm gonna do a double whammy as well because I can and I have nothing else I could do.
Okay. It's a wisdom save from it, yes?
2 because one for the action, one for the bonus action.
Yep.
I mean, I actually could have just used both of those, but
Oh. I mean, I'll take the second one.
Yeah.
Because I rolled twice. You don't know if I've got advantage.
that's true. I don't. But I think my darling words are going to be too much for these clouds to handle.
So what's the second one that you try and lash out at it?
I'm just doing a double whammy. It's one insult, just 2 things.
Oh, okay.
I'm not that creative. That's why I double whammy. I'm not gonna.
I'm both disappointed and not surprised.
I'm not funny enough for this. Okay.
As
But I'll
you
live it.
as you sort of insult it, you don't really see any change. Don't know if anything happened. It's kind of hard to tell. It's a cloud. Doesn't have expressions or
Something
anything.
happened. That's what matters.
You can believe.
That's my turn.
Sauriv.
Sauriv can also believe, and he's also gonna rage.
Okay. I would like to rage. I don't
Reckless,
and
reckless.
that's a thing. Should I use it when I'm surrounded by 6 enemies?
It's a
Maybe
thing
not.
that's maybe not the best
Maybe this
idea.
isn't the time.
Oh,
Not the best time.
It's fine.
Ziggy's
Uh,
barbarian
realizes,
senses tickling. He's like, oh.
Coghammer realizes there's lots of these. What's the other part of Vicious Mockery? Is it a disadvantage on your next save?
yeah,
attack.
No,
I'm
it's
not
next
going to-
attack.
Next attack.
I'm going to do it on that one.
Okay.
The one that is most injured.
The
No
smallest one.
reckless. Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Unfortunately, as you slash out at it, you can't get a good angle without basically passing your arm through one of these other ones. And
And
your
hit
sword
another
just
one.
clunks off to the side.
Hey.
Hey.
That's the same one?
Yeah, same one.
Okay, you bring it back around, this time taking a gap that opens up and slamming your sword down into it. It appears to sort of slice a large chunk of it off that evaporates, but there is still part of it that appears to be holding together.
Grrr. And I'm going to look very unhappy as I don't get to make another attack.
Okay.
Alright.
I couldn't actually enemy because I'm raged, so never mind.
Akane.
Yeah. Let's just. Holy fuck.
It is your sole duty as a sorcerer to hit these things with the best AoE attack you have.
Yep, Storm's Fair, right where this arrow's coming from.
The problem is,
Right
though,
here?
that these things can resist
Yeah.
spells, apparently.
Roll me a charisma check.
If they can
I
just
think
like
it's
stop you
just
doing your thing.
Spells that are being
God.
needed.
Let's look at this.
Spells are just buggered here.
Open church.
I don't think it's related to these
Oh.
things.
I think
so-
it's
Yeah,
I think
me
it's just the
neither.
fucking mausoleum.
Stupid phone.
Yeah.
It's just fucking with our shit.
Charisma.
Also seems to be only higher than
That-
first level, maybe.
There we go.
Because magic weapon did. Yes.
Yay.
Why did I
Oh, you know
roll
what that
fucking
means.
character sheet is in the way?
19.
19.
Okay.
Doing
finally.
good, girl.
So, it's a 20-foot radius sphere?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Good. Okay, yep, I've done that right.
So it hits all but one of them.
And I can do a bonus level, bonus action for the bolt. Do I have to roll something else for that, the bolt?
Yes, you do.
Yes.
Nope. What the fuck is the button to make it
Hang on.
circle?
Ah, god damn it.
Wait,
Unfortunately,
just go for check.
Does this mean my Storm Sphere is dispelled as well?
you what?
My Storm Sphere is that dispelled as well?
No.
Due to this door.
Okay. Right, so 20-foot radius, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
is...
Slightly bigger than that.
Another 20 foot.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to get spheres on the map when things are lagging.
I do have a thing
There we go.
Ziggy for
That'll
that.
do. That'll do. It's close enough. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so, first thing that happens. Storm Sphere, for some reason, has an attack. Is it supposed to? I don't think so.
No, it's not supposed to.
Whirling air springs into existence on a point of fuse
2d6
within range.
bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, but I think that's,
That's just a save for being there.
strength save, and they have to take...
Yeah. It's like live in that shit, and then the bolt doesn't happen, sadly.
I rolled a 1 on that d6.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I just do an empowered spell on that? And reroll it?
You can make me another charisma check.
Another one?
Meta magic is fucking... Jesus.
Okay,
Wow.
hold on. Open my check sheet
These
again
things have
on my
no
laptop
chill.
right now. So.
Yeah, you're fine. Okay, absolutely. Go ahead. So roll 1d6 then. You know, Rick, if you have it open in the roll20 window, you can just double click it at the top. It'll minimize it. There's an
Oh.
additional 4. Right, so strength save. So 1,
Oh yeah.
2, 3, 4,
Oh, nice. Oh, not so nice.
5. Okay. So, what was the DC? 17? Okay.
Shouldn't it be 5?
It-
Oh, you're doing. I see how you're doing it.
So this
So,
one
yeah.
takes, what is it? It is 14 damage. This one takes 14 damage and all of the others save. That's nice. Yes. Ooh.
No, it
Oh.
isn't.
And I
This-
wasted my bonus action for the thing. Sadly.
As this whirling air, ball of air springs into existence, yeah, you see some of them sort of get buffeted against the wall, which appears not to actually do particularly much damage to them as it does to the wall, but you do see some of their smoke being blown away. Not much, but a bit. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I rolled another charisma for like the bonus action lightning bolt, but
Yeah.
failed.
Okay. Coghammer, you're up.
Oh shit.
Whoops, you can't teach.
Can you even get here? Uh-oh. Well,
be-
you can't pack yourself in here with us.
Be a little bit more than.
Oh, a wizard.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, shit wizard.
Oh, that's true. That's really shit
Right.
wizard. I forgot about that.
God.
Probably should have moved. I
Oh,
apologise.
yeah.
In
I'll-
hindsight, that's...
I'll try and help my savior, and the one that I smacked in his fucking face. I'll cast haste on, attempt to cast haste on Sauriv.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm gonna need an intelligence check from you, I believe it is.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Wait, haste
Oh,
has a range of 30 feet? Fuck.
Unfortunately,
I always thought it
You
was a
can-
touch spell.
No, okay.
as you activate
Oh my
your little speed, it's like a pair
So
of boots,
useless, I'm so sorry.
and you activate
it's
it.
a flywheel on my back.
Sure, okay, it's a flywheel. You activate it and you can feel it spinning up, and then it just spins back down. And it doesn't seem to have any effect. Not sure why.
Spin the flywheel.
Fuck. He's just gonna look around to see if this. And then just move a little closer. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all he can do.
Okay. In that case, Jack, you are up.
Fire reload.
Okay, go for it. Is that with advantage? You're
no.
within melee range. Okay. I mean, it doesn't matter. It still hits. 16. Yeah. Okay. I assume that's the one right in front of you.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It takes 9 points of damage as you and fire off into it. You see again this sort of small poof of dark smoke fly out the side, and then you reload, which I think is the rest of your turn, if I'm right.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, Sarah, you guys have just packed yourself in. One good, well-placed fireball, and you'll learn about spacing real good.
Excuse me. Sorry.
I don't think we have
sorry,
much of a room
Sorry.
Maneuvering.
Sadly, I can't get the wizard in there to cast fireball at you.
Raise my.
Not that I have a
raise
wizard
my
to do it
bow,
with.
Knock an arrow. Pull it back.
Sure.
Pandal, you may wanna look down. Duck.
Duck, I'm short enough anyway.
Go for it. Oh. Before you move,
Oh yeah, take
Oh,
like
shit,
8 attacks
yeah.
opportunity.
you can take up to 3 attacks of opportunity from this. Just saying.
Oh no.
First
Isn't
one.
that guy within 10 feet?
Those 3.
That's a hit. What a hit.
Second one. It's the one above.
Oh no!
Oh,
It misses.
Hell yeah, that's what we want.
I saw the plus.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
I
so-
was like, oh no.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yes.
Ah, that's a hit. No, that's not too bad. Actually, I got off cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As all 3 of them reach forward and just grab at you as you try and dash out of the way. You turn around,
Like, yo,
fire
mate.
off your bow. That is magic weapon, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes,
You haven't
it
used
is a
all your
magic
charges yet, have you?
Nope.
Do that. It's
Nope.
this one.
Yep, closest one.
As you fire into it, it takes additional couple of points of piercing damage. As again, you see the arrow sort of corrode and age as it flies through. It does come out the other side and clatter to the floor this time. And then you see, like, as one of the other creatures sort of floats over it, it just begins to age inside it into nothingness.
Oh, sorry,
But it-
I forgot. I'm basically give him the middle finger and choose him as my target for my planar warrior.
Roll me a wisdom check. That'll do it.
Here comes attack number 2. I take it that's a hit.
That'll do, yeah.
14 damage.
Nice. As you roll 20 langs, significantly. As you fire off another shot into this creature, it kind of impacts it, and again you see this sort of flash of arcane energy around the tip as it, and you see as it kind of pulses this creature does a bit, as they are kind of making wind noises, and you see it sort of this pocket of air appear inside it for a moment before it fills it in. Didn't like that.
Good.
Felix.
I'm gonna take another step back because that guy can actually still hit me, and fuck that.
Yes.
You're up.
Okay. Scrat gonna hoist the bow. Pick up my short sword with my fans, and I'm gonna slide over and I'm gonna hit this one decaying one right in its face with my short sword. Go for black booming blade.
Nice. And of course you've got sneak attack, so it's gonna fucking...
Damn it!
Ooh, unfortunately...
Wait, no, I used my bardic inspiration on that.
Oh, you do have one. Roll it.
You have a D8. I'm actually useful. I forgot about that.
Hey!
Yeah, that makes it an 18.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I thought I was a viable member of this group for a
That
second.
does...
I was like, oh shit.
There's no way that's moving. Yeah, okay.
That's just 31 points of damage.
It does quite a lot of damage, yeah. As you thrust your sword into it, just sort of jab forward as it kind of reaching out and still concentrating on Sarah. And you see the eyes just snap around her face you as again your blades kind of poof out with this thunderous energy. You will hear it, by the way. It's quite loud.
It's not my subtle attack.
I mean, it's thunder damage. It's not subtle. That's kind of the point. And as it does so,
Roll sneak attack anyway.
well, sneak attack is kind of more. It's distracted,
I
and it
know,
was currently
I
distracted
know.
with you.
Shape it in its shadowy ribs.
And that's what he does. And as he does so, it kind of poof, and you see a huge chunk of it kind of tear open. And it takes a bit longer to reform this time than it was before.
Okay, that's my
How
turn.
much HP do these things have?
A shit ton.
Double what the minor ones did?
Oh.
Oh!
It was a warm-up round.
Fuck a duck.
That's why we don't
No
explore.
thanks.
Exploring is bad.
Exploring is well. If we had walked into the other room, these ones would probably have flanked.
Actually, true.
No. Oh wait, yeah, they would. No. Next up,
We could have run away.
Pandal.
Bravely run away.
Is dying. Cool.
This one doesn't like you. It's the one right next to you.
I killed its friend, not it. Fuck it.
Hey!
Ah, my AC is 16. It can suck it.
Nice.
Shadowy.
As it reaches out and attempts to grab at you and misses. The one next up, this one, is gonna attempt to grab at Sauriv, I think. Yeah.
Hey!
Misses. Okay.
Oh, mayo.
This one is also going to attempt to grab at Sauriv.
Wait, which one?
This bad boy.
Also misses. Okay, and the one below that is going to attempt to grab at Sauriv.
That's a hit.
No, it's not.
Sorry,
You have +2 because you got hasted.
Hasted.
Oh, no, you're not. 'Cause
No,
it
he's
failed.
not, because it didn't work.
That is a hit. As you take 5 points of damage, as finally, as through this wall of arms, one of them, and just reach out, just kind of gently graze you. Really not getting good hits in. The one below it, however, looks around, sees the others' ineffectiveness at reaching you, and it's going to make a decaying burst.
That's like a bad... Oh, that's a fucking bad thing.
What the fuck?
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Huh?
Okay. A DC 10 Constitution save. I have
Real
a
nasty if you
+9.
fail.
Do not fuck this up.
That's an
You can't.
insta-death for all of us. Almost all of us.
Not me. I'd be fine. Ish.
It does state in these thing it can't reduce the target's maximum hit points below its level or CR. It doesn't state it there. It's in its decaying damage thing on its sheet that I can't actually roll for you, but it can't insta kill you with that. It'll just knock you down. Also, yeah,
Except near
that's a
on
one-hit thing, and then
uselessness.
it has to like long rest. So they're not-
Okay.
don't worry about
Each
it.
of those
Each
have
of them
that.
can do that.
yeah,
Good thing I'm out of
Also,
there.
hey, each creature within 5 feet, do they have to take it as well? Question mark. Each creature doesn't specify it doesn't.
immunity, necrotic, and decay. No.
Ew, gross. Thought about it. Fucking prick.
Yeah, that was actually something I was looking up just before I did it. I was like, would that kill its friends? It would do it anyway, wouldn't it?
I really wish that was
Oh my god, it's right.
Yeah. So, Sauriv. You don't really like these things. This one, as it sort of expands outwards, you see this puff of dark energy. You feel this coldness wash over you, and you're just Sauriv, you're not bothered by it.
What was that?
Man, it's chilly in here.
Pandal, you're up.
Time to beat some heads.
Okay, now I'm not terrible at the fucking video game, and I've realised that
Yep.
Haste works.
haste
on me.
works at range. I'm gonna try and haste my friend who should have got it like 2 rounds ago. Whoops.
Uh-huh. Go ahead and make a
Sorry,
charisma check.
Yay, these.
Dim potatoes.
Oh yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
Can't
Okay.
tell. DC 15.
And for flavour, can I run back here and where I take attacks opportunities and spin Coghammer's flywheel for him
Sure.
to like activate?
Okay, and you're taking attacks opportunities?
Yeah, I will take. I will have to take the attackers of opportunity
3, 1, 2,
Someone actually hits me.
3.
Only
Oh,
one
misses.
hits me.
Again, as this sort of wall of dark arms comes out towards you, only one of them gently kind of caresses your back. You do feel it kind of stiffen up and age slightly as you step past.
I
Got
mean,
me
he
in
was
the
already
back.
old anyway.
Matey. I'm already getting on there. Yeah, that's me.
Okay.
So wait, that means you're like about to have your midlife crisis as a halfling, doesn't it?
I had my midlife crisis. My wife died.
This is his midlife
This
crisis.
is currently my midlife crisis. I was
Why
a
do you think
stable
he's-
performer. This is why I'm here.
Right, hello.
Why do you think he's addicted to drugs?
So, disgusting far too many attacks. What would you like to murder?
Well, first I'd like to go into a frenzied rage.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Then I'm
All
going
good
to do
attacks.
reckless attacks.
Oh, yes.
And this is on
These two.
s-
Ah, the most damage so far. Not actually that order.
Which?
This one,
Right, okay.
then this one, then this
I
one.
think
Okay, this
Sauriv
one.
needs another great sword to dual wield.
He
Oh,
really
yes.
doesn't.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
No, no, he doesn't.
Yes.
Okay, that's on the first one.
He really does.
Whip one.
Indeed. The most damaged one.
Okay, how do you want to do this?
Okay, slice it in half.
Okay. You slash.
Actually, I'm going to slice it in half and carry the slice through to the other one.
Sure.
This one.
Which misses. As you slash through one of them, again, with no resistance to the blade, you attempt to bring it through into the next one, but it kind of just out of the way. As you just miss.
If only you didn't try to pull it through, then it totally would have hit.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, of course. And then another 2 on that one.
Okay, the first one, yep. As you slash down into it, swing your sword back around and
Fair
slam
damage.
down into it again, cutting it again in half. Stop asking you.
And another one for good luck.
Is that the one
I
next
love
to you, I
you.
assume?
Yeah, the same one.
Please tell me he's
This
dead,
one is
just
gone.
for the memes.
This,
That was
That was my
Jack like has attention, so he kills everything.
this one's Sauriv.
I want my fucking grit back.
My fucking Sauriv would get so much
This
if
one.
he was a country.
Okay. I'm just going to assume it's this one. As you slash into it,
Yeah.
and it takes another significant number of hit point damage.
I think you're being the GM layer, mate.
No, I'm not.
We're not seeing any pings.
Not saying it.
This one.
Yeah.
That's better.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be that one. Oh, I
Yeah.
thought the last hit was the one to kill it.
Oh
No, it was the one before that. The 40,
Oh.
It had 15 hit points, and you did 14 damage, and then 16 damage.
Oh,
Yep.
that's a shame.
You literally just took Jack's grit away from him. That's all you did.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Spur on the party drama,
shouldn't
like
be.
any good DM. 1, 2,
party drama's
3,
like
4, 5.
flywheel.
Good. You're not allowed any more turn. Is there something else you want to do? Like move.
I should have teleported behind them.
Glad you didn't remember that. Sauriv is. Honestly, you think
Go.
Sauriv
Oh,
Well, that would
God.
kind of be beneficial for me because I only have 35 HP.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna come a little bit closer then.
Okay.
God damn it, why is he in there?
Kana, you're up. Do they need to make strength saves again? All of them?
Sorry, do
No.
you move? Sorry,
No?
do you want to move into
No.
an active storm? Just asking.
Yeah, and
That's a good
I
point. You will
kind of
need.
want to.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah,
about
he
that.
needs to. I think.
Oh no.
And I kind of want to throw a spell in there.
Can
Well-
I take that back? Because I
Yeah,
completely
sure.
forgot about the.
That's fine.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, don't walk into the giant storm, Sauriv.
Okay, so I do want to throw a fireball in there, directly on the center of the sphere.
Oh my god.
Basically, like.
It's
About
a
5%
firestorm!
Fuck.
Oh.
Unfortunately, as you try
Ah.
and cast it, you feel the energy being pulled from you. Because you're attempting to cast it
Damn it,
like
that's my
right.
fourth level spells.
Yeah, because
The
you're trying to
darts
cast
is
it like
trying to
right
fire
here.
Akane, but it's not going to work.
Then let me just try to get my lightning in for my thingamajig.
Okay.
You have to do your
Where's my
charisma
check?
first, so-
Yeah, I know.
The ones that failed the strength save, and I've forgotten which ones they are, so it's the top two.
Yes.
Nice. Okay. Do they not need to? Do they not take more damage? Or have to keep rolling
pretty
until they?
I'm pretty sure
succeed?
everything that's still in the sphere takes damage.
Everything has disadvantage, but I don't think they have to keep rerolling.
I think they do. You have to do that if you start your turn there?
I don't know.
And
Yeah,
its
didn't
turn,
think so.
they need each creature at the end of turn strength save or 2d6 bludgeoning.
What the
There you
fuck
go.
is that?
That's
That's
fucking
the lightning
disgusting.
from a storm.
Why?
What?
Oh my
Oh my god!
holy mother!
Higher level casting, man.
You did not overcast that above the level of the storm sphere. That's just disgusting. I'm not okay with this. But also, like, so which one's that on?
Which one is
Hey.
now gone?
Which one's it on?
The one next to Sauriv.
The one next to Sauriv.
My buddy.
Okay.
Buddy.
As it takes, and then it.
As 49 damage.
Akane is a fucking monster.
Yeah.
Yep.
When she's allowed to cast, grumble, grumble.
As as this bolt of lightning just erupts from the center of this kind of whirling. It's not really a ball; it's kind of squished, but this kind of ball of just storm. This bolt of lightning just erupts, striking straight at you, Sauriv. But the thing behind you, the thing in front of you, does not see it coming as it slams into it, and you see the thing just.
Oh god, you
it's
know
kind
why?
of boiling away in places.
I fucking critted that. Holy fuck.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, that
You
was
just
brutal.
noticed?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jesus Christ,
Well
that's a lot
said.
of damage.
Fucking monster.
Felix is just going to mutter to Sauriv,
Um,
remind me not to piss her off ever, please.
Okay, and they all do need to make a strength save or take.
I ain't gonna do it either. Oh.
So let's see, how many are there? There's
He's
four.
quaking.
Man,
Bad memories.
when I even get a fucking barbarian.
Okay, go ahead and roll me. Let's see, where is it? Where the
It's
fuck?
I think
2d6.
it's
3d6 actually.
Yeah, 3d6.
3d6. Go ahead and roll me 3d6. Akane.
3d6.
This should have happened on the end of their turn, so it's happening now because it's my bad. Okay, so this one is gone.
Wow!
Yeah, it had 14 hit points
Okay.
left after that lightning disgustingness, and it had like 60 something.
Nice.
Was it 60 something before then? It was not a lot. Not okay.
By the way, the overcasting is only if I overcast the main spell, it also does the fucking lightning.
Yes.
Pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they stay over.
I was just checking that if I was doing that correctly, but it says
Yeah.
each of its effects. Yeah.
Yeah. It's really good for overcasting. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
any concentration AoE stuff is really good on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Up to 10 rounds, up to 1 minute it is even.
Okay,
So, yeah.
is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Coghammer, you're up.
Fuck. 1, 2.
Wait a minute.
Ah!
It's okay. They've killed half of them.
Ziggy and Coghammer, I think, had the same reaction just there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't really do much because all the movement I have is dead.
Oh, tiny little legs.
That's mine.
You can just see them.
Actually, missile is only 1 extra darts for each spell, right?
For each
Yes.
level, yes.
Fuck that.
It's only an extra d4 and extra +1, which is at times.
Just gonna attempt to sling a magic missile.
Okay, which one?
The bottom one.
Okay, go ahead and roll me an intelligence check.
Yep.
I just only remember the feat I have for the magic
Oh.
missiles.
Nice. Yeah, you do have a real
you
nice
have-
feat.
Yeah, the arcane missiles or something, is it?
Oh, that's
I-
good. Damn.
Also have those, yeah, but also
And
if
also,
I cast
you've got...
second level or higher and I expend one sorcery point, I can change the damage to 1d4 plus spells level.
Instead of 1d4 plus 1, it's real
Yeah.
nice. Okay,
Keep
so this,
forgetting about it though, but
this one
it's so
takes-
nice.
an additional 14 points of damage as a number of just bolts of force just, crackle forth from what, Jerry?
Fuck.
His armor.
From his groin, he's just like Scanlan.
He holds up a screwdriver and waves it as if it were a wand, and from the end of it, launch a triage of small arcane bolts that slam into this creature.
No, even better. He just throws a bunch of screws at it.
Oh my god, yes!
That's actually great.
Just tosses a trio of screws. Nice, nice, I like
Before
that.
you even message him and go, hey, screw you when you do that. You're gonna get like 10 star points.
Okay, yeah, is that you?
Yeah.
Okay,
Does it make
Jack.
a cloak billow
I
form?
kind of want to move in front of him, but yeah.
Which one is
Okay,
the most
move,
hurt?
move.
the one at the back on the left.
I'm gonna shoot it.
I'm gonna shoot it with
It's
my
kind of
gun.
behind the other one.
Hex sounds
I can
really
do whatever.
angry.
Yeah, you can do it.
I think he's angry at me.
I think you stole his grit, my man.
Yep.
I need my grit, bro.
That hits.
I'm
Yep.
sorry.
As your bullet kind of passes just past the one in front and slams into this one. It definitely, yep, and that's another bullet that also slams into it and does that much. It is really struggling to keep itself together at this point, but it is still just about there. Those two bullets just into it. You see them kind of decaying away slightly, not totally.
What?
It's just symbolic rage quit, I love it.
Simple yet beautiful.
Wait, what?
Just
Missed that.
don't worry yourself, Yargon. Just
I
keep
missed that
going.
because I'm thick. Anyway,
Yeah, you are.
okay.
Thick as fuck.
Is that you, Jack?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, you guys are good at getting these things down to like 2 or 3 HP. Sarah.
Oh no! Max! I'm so sorry!
I will say,
You
Oh,
did 29. It had 32.
if someone else has killed him, he will die by my, he will die by my storm spare.
God.
Someone else has taken him already.
Yep. Or it moves out of the space. But then it'll just insta be killed by Jack. Or
Yeah.
Sauriv, or Felix, or Coghammer, or just everybody.
Everything
I'm
at
also
once.
here.
I'm just gonna
Hi.
Sarah,
Yo.
you're up.
Duck if you're not short. Fire.
You say what?
He goes, huh? And
That's
he like,
what-
like looks over at you and straight over his head.
Bottom one.
Yeah, sure. That hits, yes. Takes 8 points of damage. Yeah, that's that bow. 8 points of damage as your arrow kind of just sticks kind of into it and just begins to corrode away into nothingness.
Have another.
Yep, that also slams into the, or it's more passes through this sort of shadowy figure, clashing against the wall, and you see it's kind of decayed and damaged and broken just from hitting it. The arrow.
Yeah, that's me because I forgot my bonus action. God damn it.
Nice.
I was thinking that as soon as you rolled the second one.
Yeah.
Right,
Felix.
you can just do that, so.
Yeah,
You're up.
is it my turn? It is my turn. Screw it, slide forward. Whack at this one with booming blade. I know I don't unfortunately get sneak attack, but
You
still.
don't need it.
Not bad. Yeah, that hits as you deal 7 plus 6 is
13.
13. Yep. I didn't fail maths. Nope. What are you talking about? 13 damage to it. So you
you
stab
didn't.
forward with your sword, and
Of course you didn't feel maths. You went to the UK public school system.
don't put me off like that.
So.
Confused me. And as you stab forward with your sword, even in this sort of raging winds that appear to be coming from nowhere, there's still this sort of doof, and then in its chest, which is suddenly sort of carried away from it somewhat. If you end your turn there, you will have to make a save.
Yeah,
And you can
you
just
might-
disengage and go back because you're a rogue.
No. Yeah, no bonus action disengage. Slide the fuck back.
Yep.
Done.
That works. Which makes it their
And I just
turn.
kind of like look over to Jack and say, "You are doing great. You're doing great, friend."
Immediately.
Tear rolls down Jack's face.
Do they have to start their
He
turn?
just looks at the gun,
Well,
debating
their turn.
something.
End their turn in it. Okay.
Yeah, I imagine I could just see his face and the frustration. That's why I'm saying it.
Because you're afraid.
This one, because it doesn't know what Booming Blade is, moves forward, takes 12 thunder damage, and is just evaporated.
That's funny.
And these things don't
I
fear
imagine I
mortality,
just
so
see
this one
it like
moves over here.
dissipate, and I just see it dissipate and then go. I didn't actually think they'd be that stupid.
Yeah, as it moves forward, there's a and the whole thing just into the wind. It kind of just spatters the wall with a bit of decay. That's it. So the first one is going to
Okay,
take
then.
a strike against Felix because he just murdered a thing.
Oh no.
Top one.
Uh,
Ooh, 21.
Shit, I can't shield that. But I can use evasion on that.
Yes, you can.
Nice.
Or uncanny dodge.
Uncanny
I keep
dodge.
saying the wrong thing. So yeah, that's.
You could
4
use take half
points of-
damage because you're a rogue.
Yeah,
I
but I
take
could-
this damage, please.
And Sauriv, this one's against you.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi.
Oh, bye, Mark.
I'd like to point out, as you say that, its turn ends, it takes 2d6 thingy damage, right?
3d6,
Oh, no.
Yeah,
3d6.
It does have to make a
so
save.
it needs to make a save, though, right?
It does have to make a save, yeah.
Oh, if it's
Oh, fuck, it does
that's
actually
gonna be
succeed.
funny as fuck.
Damn it, it does succeed. I was kind of hoping it wouldn't, because it would be
I
funny.
mean, Sauriv got to do its own
In that case, yeah, unfortunately, it makes it save. And doesn't evaporate. Pandal, you're up.
You know, I feel less threatened by you guys. This is double whammy, by the way. I feel less threatened by you guys. You're really being demystified for me.
Which one's this on?
This boy.
Okay. Wisdom.
I mean,
so-
The cape,
Kill,
the cape
kill,
billows
kill,
so hard. The cape
kill,
billows so
kill,
hard.
Kill. 3 damage.
That's enough.
It had 3 hit points.
Oh
I am
no!
God,
I could just
look my eye,
feel
right?
I could just feel the anger coming from Hex right now.
Oh my Hex, stop! The ice caps are melting. No way, please.
You're too far north to be this salty. We need the polar ice cap.
That's my turn. I'm so happy. That's my turn.
So the cape billows so hard it just flies up over your face.
I just want you to know, I apologise for the turn order, Hex. I apologise for everyone else's dice roll on their behalf because they won't do it, they're cowards.
No,
No,
I'm
we want
happy.
good dice rolls.
I stand
Just,
by
like,
my dice.
Start off like getting too great and be like, nope, I can't get it because I'm full already. Okay, cool. And using it.
Okay,
Nope.
Slash,
Somewhat.
slash, both of those hit and just slice through effortlessly through the creature.
slash. Hit miss.
Oh.
Hit, miss, as that, the second one brings it down, slashing through it. You bring it
More
around,
like hit,
ready to
miss.
slash into it again, but as it kind of just mists away to one side.
Again?
Again?
That does it. How do you want to do this?
Oh my god, I lost
As you
everything.
just kind of just slam your sword down right in front of Jack with this big
It's so
grin on
fucking
your
rude.
face as the whole thing just around it into
Oh,
pieces.
of course, with a grin.
It's Sauriv. He's just happy he killed a thing.
Yeah, he wants to be fight.
He's not
I can
vindictive. He's just
Jack's
excited.
face, and it just sees the gun starting to raise. You know, like,
I can get grit if I kill something.
Unfortunately, Jack doesn't actually know what grid is, but.
So that was exciting.
My cape's making flapping still.
I can't do this in character. I can't do this in character anymore. Sauriv makes me too happy.
After a brief few moments, the
I
storm
mean,
subsides.
Does Sauriv also make Sarah very happy?
God. Yeah, you also got like.
I was just gonna move in there and then try and listen for anything else.
Okay, go ahead and roll a...
Sauriv is high in coffee.
Ah! Damn
It's
it.
hard to tell because Sauriv was just going thud, 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 in
Hold
front
on,
of
question: is Sauriv going? No.
you. Probably.
Shall we run somewhere?
I think I see him up in the darkness, but he's gone on my vision.
Oh my.
Nothing there.
Oh, there he is. You know, this. I just like walk in, look around, turn around. This would have been much better terrain to fight them in.
As you look around, the chamber kind of opens up, and each of these parts is basically hemicylindrical. So this is about 15 feet tall. This bit is about 10 feet tall. And this bit is about sort of 10 feet tall as well, actually.
Well, they were
It
nice
kinda
to concentrate on my
curves.
spell.
And as you look up in the ceiling, you see a number of green crystals just stuck to the ceiling as
Oh,
if
yes.
Oh god.
Um,
Is it the same green as the ones
does
that
it
we
look
have
the
in
same
chat?
green?
Yep.
I'm gonna pull out a green crystal and do like a spot check. Are they the same green?
Yep.
I just look up, go, huh? What are those?
Pandals.
You don't want to know.
The best
Got a
thing
point at Pandal.
was not
I turn to Pandal very pointedly. Our promise?
to take drugs while we're on the job, not to. It's not stealing drugs or buying drugs. Not on the list.
No.
When
When I said take drugs, I mean take them as in like actually like use them. Fucking take these. Fucking take these.
This is a man who knows what's up, and if we can find Matthias again, he can like give you magic powers. But also, we should just snort them.
That
So how many does it look
sounds-
like there are?
That sounds very
Lots
fishy.
or
Pandal, roll me an investigation check.
Can I assist him?
You can roll your own.
Okay.
investigation?
Oh shoot, I rolled it. Well,
10.
23.
10 and 23. Pandal, a lot. Felix, 423.
I
Roughly.
just look. Yeah, I just like I'm kind of like turning my head, and then I say, yeah, I think there are 423, give or take, maybe 5 or 6.
How much did we need last time?
Also, Coghammer looked so different upside down. I fucking freaked out.
Yeah, I know, right? It's
Wait, it's
around...
Coghammer going upside down.
It depended how well you did your check, but it was up to, I think it was about 100 each, on average,
Yeah.
Huh.
to get magic
It's
powers.
almost like there's just enough for the 3 people who didn't previously get boons.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is...
Felix,
Can anyone...
already?
Wait, can Coghammer do ritual casting?
What?
We have a wizard who
wizard.
can
We have a wizard.
The shit wizard.
You've got a real wizard this
Yeah,
time.
Yeah, but hey.
That's what I
Look,
asked.
man, he's more of a wizard than Matthias was.
Oh, it's true.
Yeah, fair enough.
He probably has a piece
Also,
of check.
Sauriv is now very tired.
Also, Sauriv, as the haste wears off, you... and also, you take a point of exhaustion, because, Frenzied
yes.
Rage.
Oh yeah, that's
Rage
fun.
Oh my
Yes.
god, he must be fucking drained.
Yep, just a little.
It's funny because he can go again.
So guys, the
As you
war
look up
is
at the
expired.
ceiling-
Can we go to bed now?
You do not...
Isn't there another room where the bloody
well, yeah, there's
footsteps
another
lead
room.
to?
There's a lot of
yeah,
more
there
rooms, but there's these crystals are still on the ceiling, and they are 15 feet in the air. Just sitting on a pile as if that was the floor.
Akane?
Sure. I'll fly up and try to grab some.
I'm going to pick Pandal up, and I'm
Yeah.
going to hold them up.
I'm just gonna start like scooping him into the bag of.
Sreeve, how tall are you?
As high as I can. Arms outstretched.
How tall are you?
I've told it, Sauriv.
I believe I'm like 7 feet tall.
Oh my god.
Probably not enough, to be honest.
Yeah,
you can carry a
won't-
dwarf on top of the
No, plus arm length, and then I'm another 3'4" plus arm
I-
length. So
I'd say if he actually has to grab you though, around kind of
I don't think you have...
at best your
3
lower legs.
foot
So
long
I'd say
arms,
yeah,
they
it's not
feel
quite going to be enough.
handle.
can I use a
They
mage hand to
still
just
need
scoop
2
them then?
feet.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
Just scoop them, start into my bag.
So Akane, you fly up and you start to grab them first, right?
Yeah.
If
Akane,
she does that, I'm
roll me a
just gonna-
dexterity save.
Oh no!
You guys forgot about
no.
this thing, but these things are just.
Oh yeah, they're
sappy.
electrocuted as fuck.
Oh no,
Oh,
I remember.
yeah.
Felix doesn't know.
Yeah, I
Akane
forgot.
should remember.
I completely forgot.
Yeah, Akane did this
Akane
last
has
time.
more important memories from that day.
Yeah, also true.
Hey,
That's not
You
too bad, I suppose.
Take 1 point of damage as you get the shock just through your fingers as you grab it. And you see that there's this kind of glow just subside across the entire pile, ever so slightly. You reach out, and they're no longer electrifying.
Who crashed them the last time then?
Sauriv did.
You. Oh, was it me?
Yeah,
It
you
was
took-
you,
you took the
yeah.
shot.
You were like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, weakling
Wasn't
damage.
me.
Yeah. So, as... Coghammer, please. That token is just putting me off so much.
It's so scary. Upside down dwarves are scary, man.
As you,
Drawers were not meant to do handstands.
as you guys
Not built
start, shoveling things into your bags, you note that there is a very thin layer of green crystals, and underneath they are red.
Red surprises.
You get
What do
exactly
these crystals actually do?
a pile of
Instead of,
100 green
drugs?
crystals.
Okay. I just put them in my bag, Akane.
Yeah.
You get 100 more green surprises, and you get 327 unknown red crystals.
It's gonna get snorted.
Wait, so I
wanna
didn't
get
get
some
the,
red
so there
crystals-
wasn't 400,
crystals
but
in
only
my-
100 of the green ones?
Oh, you 100 green ones. You couldn't see the because you couldn't see underneath them. It looked if there was about that many, and the moment you took the
Okay,
top
so I
layer
did
off, they're
get the
green.
number of crystals right, I just
Yeah,
didn't
just
get
not the
fact.
pile.
Pretty much, yeah.
Types.
It's
I
just
just wanna
underneath
get-
they were red.
Some of
Hidden.
those red crystals in my bag to like for later to check them out.
How many? Because I have to
Invest.
store them as a number. Take 7 because then it's 320 and that's easy for me to
Oh
deal with.
no.
So these are all getting snorted. Nice.
Oh god.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, but you don't have the we don't have the boring Matthias here to be like, nah, maybe we should use these for proper magic.
You know that like
I mean,
D&D
Felix would like them for proper magic, but
You know that
It's
D&D
a nice
campaign
bar.
I started up like tomorrow? Yeah, maybe I shouldn't give you drugs in that one.
Well, to be fair, Pandal's
Yeah.
right.
Pandal's not in that one, but you are.
I'm
you
not
want to know
that
what's
bad.
funny?
This is
You
a
want to know
Pandal
what's
thing,
funny?
not a me
You want to
thing.
know what's funny, guys?
You remind me of Scanlan far too much.
Savage would have happily been down for a drugged up orgy. He's that type
Yeah,
of person.
Stoic weirdo though.
Yeah.
Stoic's a weirdo, yeah. He's just quiet most of the time, but he does like his drugs and his alcohol and his orgies.
don't we all?
I mean, yeah.
Anyway,
You know, the quiet barbarian type.
How do you expect
as opposed to vote. No bother. Anyway, guys.
After Coghammer has calmed down a bit and sees people just messing around with crystals, he'll ask, "Can I have a look at one of those?"
I'll throw one down, that's in.
A green one or a red one?
Red.
That was not a decision that was supposed to end up with the sound effects from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire in the middle, guys. Come on. Okay,
Sorry, I thought you asked fucking Ziggy.
oh,
Well, you offered the crystal, so
Yeah, I know.
assumed.
I know,
So,
that's
you-
what I realized later.
I kick my headset off because I'm an idiot. So you throw him down.
You kick it off!
What the fuck?
Well, I punched
Good
off.
dog, he scratches behind his ears with the back leg.
That's impressive.
It's Yargon, don't question.
Don't think about it too much, man.
Don't think
Punched.
about it.
I just used what bad words good, yes. Um,
Haha, funny.
so Coghammer, you are handed a small red crystal. It's septagonal in structure. It appears to be about an inch long. Comes to a nice point at each end. Appears to be a relatively regular shape.
I'll attempt to identify.
All of you who have seen these before, go ahead and make an Arcana check, by the way. All of you that's seen these before, you know the green ones, hexagonal, red ones, septagonal.
Okay.
You just can't wait till we get to the blue ones, and then the yellow ones, and then the black.
Oh,
Well, once you go
24,
black, you never go back.
Also, the identify spell. Just yeah.
Yeah. It's just the way I run identifiers. There's
Yeah.
a check involved to see just how much. Okay, yeah. As you, what do you do to identify? Oh, you pull out your magnifying glass and your goggles, don't you?
goggles. Yeah, the
Put the
goggles without lenses.
Put the goggles on and then pull out a magnifying glass and start looking it over. And it's definitely magical. It doesn't really appear to be from a school of magic. An enchantment, if you had to say, but it doesn't really feel like that's how this works. These appear to be arcane energy, chaotic in nature, and you can release them in a number of ways. with a 24, you know that simply crushing one of these with your bare hands would release its energy.
And release a 5th level
Wait.
fireball. Centered.
Can we
Like
turn
that.
these into grenades?
No, that was a different dwarf.
Their energy, you crush it in your hands, and then it'll release the energy into you. It is very random in nature, as you see it sort of flickering between thousands of different states of being, effectively.
Oh god.
It appears to be... It's kind of indecipherable in how it works, in a strange way.
It's
You're
the super arcane flux table, isn't it?
Yeah,
It
it is.
may not be not that, because it's different. Or it is
Yeah,
that.
he's
because it's
already-
different.
he's already
you,
used-
you really like that table.
Yeah, but he's already used it, so I don't think it will be.
Look, it's
Yeah.
327 chances. What are we waiting for?
Let's fucking get fucking quick. No,
What?
we can't do it until we finish the mission.
You are holding it, Coghammer.
Is Akane like looking to give it back?
No, just picking the rest.
I'll just shrug and pocket.
You pocket it?
Ah, crush it.
Blow yourself up, do it. No balls.
I'm already down a quarter of my max HP.
So,
No balls, crush it.
this is how this campaign goes, damn it.
Yeah, I can heal this damage if you take it. I have plenty of spell slots to do that. 'Cause that's
I'll
normally my whole
hammer
job.
my pouch.
What?
I'll hammer the pouch with the gem inside.
Okay, so it's in your pocket, and then you think about it for a moment, and then just slam just knock, not even using the enchantment on it, just knock the hammer into it, and it shatters, almost like, what shatters really easily? Not glass, but like,
Crystal.
yeah, it shatters like a kind of crystal into a fine dust that kind of evaporates. As it does so, I need you to roll on the Super Arcane Flux table for a second.
Fucking told you.
Oh,
Yeah.
The green ones, yeah, the green ones are just the regular table.
You're gonna have to use enchantments for this.
How much? I don't have enough diamond dust to fix you if you do something real bad.
Don't worry, I
No,
do.
don't.
I cannot greater resto you.
Just
enjoy it.
look through my pouches.
Can you like remove curse or something? Cause that'd be real nice. Cause
You only
my
have
spells
greater
are fucked.
resto, and it costs 100 golden diamond dust. You can
Worth.
do it once. Even
Well,
with
I
the spell
don't-
slot, you don't have the diamond dust.
Oh, I
That
It's a
does
bit
not
wrong.
work. Go ahead and do me a no, because that just doesn't work.
By no, you mean reroll.
Yes.
Fuck.
Do me a no.
Oh, was this the one we got earlier?
I feel like it might be
I
one
have-
you've
I think that
already.
might be the exact same one we got earlier.
Is it?
But hold on.
I feel like it
Yeah,
might
okay.
be.
Do we have
You may,
do we have a
rolled one.
cockfish again?
Hold on. I'm one on the
that'd be-
season.
Oh no, it literally is.
That's the one I rolled earlier. I'm fucking cursed, dude. This arcane fox table is the weirdest thing.
Hey man, that's actually. I made Pandal roll one before the session to see what his luck was like.
Oh, is it that one?
He rolled it.
Amazing good on these tables.
Coghammer, nothing happens.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Notes down, you have a mysterious curse.
What a horrible night to have a curse.
Right.
He's one of us now.
I'm in for Smash.
I'm just gonna change my one mysterious curse to 2.
Oh yeah, it's just...
Am I the
Invite
only
them.
one that doesn't have a mysterious curse on this?
No, I
fucking
also
don't.
have one.
Ah,
I don't have any mysterious ones. I have ones I know and are good.
Doesn't have
yeah,
one.
but
Fuck.
like, any curses or anything that
If
is.
it was the one like right before the session, I was there. But what was it?
Nobody tell him.
No, I'm
I remember what
I
it
know.
is, obviously. Nobody tell him.
I don't.
Also,
I
I,
don't know.
I have
I
tweaked
was
it.
there.
I mean,
even.
if I remember, I'm not gonna like try and play against it.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah,
I
Felix
wanna
doesn't
know.
have a curse either.
I have tweaked it just slightly. So. I think it is getting late. I think this is where we're going to end for tonight. As Coghammer...
Max,
as Coghammer's brain races with, maybe this was not the best idea.
Like put it in the pouch and like in an attempt to do it somewhat.
Maybe
Just
this
hammer.
wasn't the best idea. As that moves through your mind, I think this is where we say thanks for watching. If you like, hit the subscribe, bell icon, buttons, professional outro, goodbye, catch you next time. There's things in the
See
description.
See ya.